Hello, welcome to Mathematics 1. Today I will teach you this topic, fraction. I want to show you fraction. I will to divide my class 4 sections. The first section, I will show you how compare another fraction. Number 2, I will talk about the greatest common divisor and the least common multiple. The third section is I will show you how adding fraction, okay, adding and subtracting fraction. The fourth section I will show you how multiply and divide fraction. All right. So welcome to Mathematics Anyone. First we have to give it to you some ideas. Talk about we need to know what is this. When we're talking about or working with fraction, we need to know what is this. What is the denominator? Okay, we have a fraction like 2/3. This is 2/3. This is called denominator. So we have another word very important than this is denominator. Denominator is the bottom one, the number at the bottom. Okay. Another equivalent fraction. We talk about equivalent fractions. When we talking about equivalent fraction, we're talking about this number. 2/8, for instance, is equals 1/4. This is equivalent fraction. I mean, when you multiply the cross number, the product must be equals. 2 times 4 is equals 8. 8 times 1 is equals 6. I mean, this fraction is equivalent, right? So this just right now, I'm gonna show you some concept. Okay, not started yet our class. So another one, proper fraction. We talk about what is a proper fraction. Proper fraction is when the number on top, like this, is less than the number in the bottom. For instance, 2/5. Proper fraction. This is a proper fraction. This number is minor than less than the denominator. When the numerator is less than the denominator. Okay. Another fraction is improper. For instance, improper fraction. Proper fraction. Okay, improper fraction, I mean, is when the denominator, like this, let's write the same one, but another different. 5/2. 5/2, this is improper fraction. Why? Because this number is greater than the bottom one, the denominator. Numerator is greater than the denominator. This is an improper fraction. Another concept, mixed number. For instance, mixed number. What is a mixed number? Mixed number is when you have on the one number like 5, like 4. This is mixed number. You have one whole number, and another together with the fraction. Okay, both called mixed number. So in this unit, in this class, I will show you. We will talk about this solve problems with this kind of the number. Fraction, improper fraction, proper fraction, a mixed number, right? All this is a main word in our class, right? Okay. Let's go next step. Compare another fraction. This, we are talking about in order the fraction from least to greatest, okay? For this time, let's order from to greatest. This example. So we have like 2 6, two whole numbers, 1 6, and then negative 1/3, and then we have 5, 6 here, and then we have negative 1 1/2. See, so use the number line. If you use the number line, we order numbers or fractions. That's very helpful. For instance, we have 0, we have 1, we have 3, we have 4, right? We have negative 1, we have negative 2, we have negative 3. All right. This is whole numbers. The fraction is between. We have to divide. For instance, this one, positive 2, 1, 6. Positive 2, 1, 6. 2, oh no, I write it right here wrong. It's 2, and this is right 3. So 2 whole is right here, 2. But 1, 6, we have to divide by 6 weeks. By 6. So 1, 6 is right here. 2, 1, 6, right there. And then negative 1/3. The negative numbers to the left, negative numbers. So divide by 3, the whole numbers. So 1/3 negative is right here. Negative 1/3 right here. So 5, 6 positive. We have to divide this number 5, 6 because almost is a whole 1. So divide by 6 right here. So 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. 5, 6, 5, 6 right here. And this point. I'm using the number line. And then a negative 1.5. Negative 1/2 and then divide plus 1/2, right? So here is negative 1/2. So order the fraction from least to greatest. So it's right here. So if we are going to use the ordinate, you have to write negative 1/2. This is the smaller one. And then next one is negative 1/3. Next one is 5, 6. And then next one is 2 whole 1, 6. This is the right way to order these numbers. Okay? All right. Let's erase this example, and then let's go to the next step. And then now we have to use here, the signs, this less than, no, greater than, less than, or equals, to compare the two fraction. Let's write. I like to make the right fraction. We write 2, 12. Compare between 11, 12. Let's write 5 tens with 11 tens, and then 4/5 compare with 3/5. It's very simple. So 2/3 compare with minus 2/3, and then 1/4 compare with 1/2, and then 1/2 compare with 7/8. All right, we have those two problems right here. We have to compare. Where is graded? 5, 12 or 11, 12? 12. This, of course, this is less. This is graded. 5, 10 with 11, 10. 5, 10 is less. 4/5 is graded than 3/5. 2/3, of course, is graded than, this is a negative. All negative numbers are to the left, right is to the right. 1/4, this is 1/4. We 1/2. Remember the 4, and then it's a half. You divide something in 4 different pieces, 4, then you have only 1. This is in 2 pieces, so this is less. We have the whole number. Whole plus 1.5, of course, is greater than 7/8. Right. That's it. And this to show you how compare numbers. Compare another numbers. Next, let's. I will talk about the this another greatest common divisor. This is very important. Greatest common divisor, right? The common divisor, and the last common multiple. And the least common multiple. Okay. If we have how show this? For instance, we have let's write 1640s. Okay, 1640s in simplest form. Write this number in simplest form. To know this, we have to use find the factors. For instance, factors of 16. Where are the factors of 16? We are talking about the divisor here, greatest common divisor here. The factors we have 1, 2, 4, 8, 10, and so on. Yeah? And the factors of 40s, 40 are of course 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, plus 20 and 40, and so on. Continue. So the greatest common divisor here, look at this, the factors. The greatest common divisor. The greatest common divisors are we have to know which one. We have these greatest common divisor. Also, we need to know those numbers. And the mathematics we need to know. This is mean greatest common divisor of 16. So we're talking about and 40 is what is the greatest common? The greatest common divisor. Which number is right here? We have the factors right here. Check what is the greatest. The greatest in this. No. Continue. The minimum right here in this common right we have is 8. Right? See 8. You see is 8. So therefore, look at it. How to write this form in simplest form? We have to write down 16, 40 equals, and then we have to write this number 16. Look at this, 40 divided by 8. Both by 8 because the common divided by 8. You divide it by 8. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 40 divided by 8 is equals 5. So this is the answer. Write in simplest form. Write in simplest form this fraction. So this is in simplest form is 2/5. Okay. So this is the greatest common divisor. The way to find the greatest common divisors. Okay. Let's go eraser and then let's go to now talk about let's talk about the it's the same topic. Okay, right here is the same the same topic. We are talking about the greatest common divisor and the minimum common multiple. So number 2 words right here. But now we have to find the least common multiple. Least common multiple of 6 and 8. 6 and 8. So now when you talk about the greatest common divisor, we are talking about the factors, but now we're talking about the least common multiple. We're talking about multiples. So multiples of 6. Multiples of 6. We have to write all numbers. 6, 12, what else? 18, 24, and 30, and so on. Then now multiples of 8. We have 8, 16, 24, right? 24, 32, and then what else? 40, right? 40. So the common ones, the minimum, the least common multiple, the minimum is 24 right here. You see? It's 24. See the number? Right there. So the least common multiple, the least common of 6 and 8 is 24, right? It is 24. Let's see one problem. I will erase this. Let me solve one problem here using this rule. This rule. So write 3/8 is a problem, and 2/7 as a fraction. So as a fraction, okay. So right there, as you have it right there, with a common denominator, with the common denominator, because right now it's not common denominator, right? We have to write the common denominator. So multiples, so we have to multiply right here first we have to find the multiples of 8. So we have 8, 16, 24, and 32, 40, what else? 48, 56, 64, and so on. And then multiples of 7. 7 is 40, 35, 49, and then 56. 56. See the numbers right there? Which number are common? So the common right here, the least is we have 56 right there. Immediately you see the number right there. So then we have 3/8 right here equals which number? The 8, for instance, and the 8 times 7 is equals 56. We have to find, so same thing, multiply the number 1, 5, 7 is 21, right? So next one, the 27. 7 is equals, we have 7 right here times which number is 56? It's by 8. So 2 times 8 is equals 1656. You have already the numbers. The fraction, so then the fraction 3, 8 and 2, 7. All right, 2, 7. Yeah, we then with a common denominator, where the common denominator are which one is 20, this one and this one is 21 to 56, 2156 and 1656, right? That's the answer in this problem when we're talking about greatest common divisor and the least common multiple. Okay, it is right there the problem. Let's erase it. Now let's go to the next section. It's adding and subtracting. So add and subtract fraction. We have number 3, adding. Number 3, adding and subtracting. So first one, add. We have to adding fraction. Adding fraction. Adding fraction. We have for instance one example here. 110. Easy way to plus 5 6 plus 2 fifths. All right. So we have the same process that I did it before. We have to multiples and everything right here. Multiples of this, and the common. We have to find the least common multiple. So here, let me go do it. Of 10. Multiples of 10 is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50. That's it. And the multiples of 6, 12. That's it. Multiples of 5. We have to find the common. 5. So I already see right here what is the common. We have this common number, 30. 30 is the common. 30 is the common number. So this means that we have to multiply here 10 equals 10 times 3 equals 30 times 3 is 3, and then 5 6 equals, we have 5 6 here times 5 30, and then 2 fifths equals 2 fifths times 6. You have all fraction right there. These 530 right here, right? So easy to resolve the problem right now. We have 330 plus 2530 plus 1230, right? You have all numbers. This is equals, if we simplify, the total is equals 4030. 25 is 40 30s. So cancel the zeros for third. Equals 4 third right here, right? Simplify, like remember at the beginning of the class I talked about the mixed numbers. We have is equals 1 1/3. That's the answer. Okay, very very easy. Okay, now let's talk about subtracting. One example of how subtract problem. Let's also problem right here, subtracting fractions. Fraction. Subtracting fraction, and then we have to subtract 314 minus 2 1/2. All right, we have in this, I will show you the whole process how find the minimum, but here is very easy. When you have this number here, the minimum here, the minimum common is 4. Immediately you see 4 right here. So the minimum is 4. Just write it here in the first one, 314 minus 2. How many fours? It's a double. A double. It equals 1/2 is equal to 2 fours. 2 fours right there. So we have to simplify this. So now, no, I did a mistake. The first one is 314. Okay, so now we have all 4 right there. Easy to subtract, because you know that is right. Right here you have the same denominator, right? You have the same denominator here, so it's very very simple. So now how many 4s? If we switch this, several ways to solve it. First, to subtract, you must to subtract this. For instance, you are able to subtract 3 minus 2, and then but we have this is graded. Just change. We have times, you multiply 4 times 3 plus 1 is 13 fourths, minus 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10 4, right? If you subtract right here, you will have 3/4 is the answer. 13 minus 10 is equals 3/4. But you are able to apply different strategies to find this answer. For me, this work easy. Just multiply this, and then add it. Multiply plus add at the top, you got it at the number right there. Okay. So that's it. Let me write another problem here. Let's solve another problem. Let's write let me write several exercises. So 9 1/6 minus 5 3 3/5 equals remember we find the multiples of these two numbers before, right? So the minimum right here is 30 right here. So this means we have to write 9, and then which number times 6 is 30? 5. So 5 times 5 is 5 30. 5. Okay, minus 5 times 6 is 30. So 6 times 3 is 18. 18. 1830. 1830, right? So how simplify this? Now let's write it here. All fraction. We have to write all fraction right here. So we have 5/30s. How write it is minus should be it's big number, but let me write repeat 9 times 3 is 27. 30 27. No, 27, yeah. 32 is maybe 27. Is 320 minus, yeah, I multiplied it 9 times 30 plus 5. Okay, minus 5 times 3 is 150 plus 18. 100 plus 18 plus 18 here is 8 6 168 30s. See, so subtract here 320 minus 168. Mm-hmm. 252 is 252 30s. So divided that 252 30s is going to be equals when you simplify must to be equals 3 the whole numbers and 17 30s, right? To simplify, I skip some process because I don't want to spend too much time. Just you have some question, so it's easy here. The step maybe for me, multiply 30 by 90 plus 5 right here, 320. 5 times 30 plus 18 right here. Yeah, I did it right here. And then subtract 320 minus 160, and then later just divide it 252 divided by 30. So of course it's 300. I meant 3 whole numbers. It's 90 and 730. No. Let's see. Maybe I did a mistake here. Let's see. Let me double check. 15. 20, 168. So this is let me see. Check. Yeah, I did a mistake. Now it's 200. It's 100. It's a double check right there. It's 150. 150. Yeah. It was I see. Oh, why you get this answer? Okay, that's the answer. So now let's go number 4. Last step. Number 4 is multiply and divide fraction. Multiply and divide fraction. All right. This is very easy. Okay, multiply. This is very easy. I like the multiply. I mean, for instance, we have 2 1/5 right here. This mixed number is a mixed number times 4 equals. We have to switch, remember. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11. 11/5 times suppose we have 4 right here. 1 in the bottom, the numerator is 1. So multiply, the rule is, so numerator to numerator is 44. 44 times 5 is multiply straight. Okay, so it's 44 fifths. So divide here. This is division. Divide 1/2 between 1/6. So this is multiply cross. So how I used to do this 2 times 6/1. So reciprocal, by the reciprocal right here. Multiply by reciprocal. This is equals 6/2. 6/2 is equals 3. That's the answer in that problem. All right. Let's do some exercise. For instance, we have 2, 3, 4 divided by 1, 1/3. Okay. We have to change to improper fraction. Remember, we have to write 4. The minimum common here, the minimum common is 12. Is 4. I mean, let me write this here first. 4 times 2 is 8. 11 and 4 divided by 4/3. 4/3. All right. So this switch, we have to switch. This equals 11, 4 times 3, 4. Switch the number, and then it's 33, 60. 33, 60. The you want to simplify is 1, and then 1 equals 160. Reduce, simplify a minimum number. And then we have problems like for instance in this kind of class, I will show you some problem in the test. How coming in your test problems like I don't want to spend too much time in this, but for instance, you have here negative 13.8 plus 5.7 is addition, decimal here, and then in your test coming like this, you have 4 probably answer. And the first one we have, for instance, negative 9.5. Number B will have negative 8.1. In C you have 8, for instance, 0.1, and then we have a 19.1. See, we have 4 possible answers in our problems in this level F. So for instance, you have to subtract 13.8, but remember that the biggest sign is negative, minus 0.7. Let me subtract right here. We'll do this way. 8 minus 7 is 1, and then it's 8, and then 1 and the 0. So since this is the bigger the number, the bigger one is negative 1, this is going to be negative. The answer. What is the answer then in our problem here? The answer, the right answer is this one, right? Let's show you one more problem in the way they're coming into test. Let's write 8, 3, for instance, 3, 8 plus 12, 5, 6. Problem like this coming in your test. we have, for instance, A, B, C, D, 4 possible right answer, but only one is the correct one. So we have 4, 11, 29, the first one, and then 24, and then B should be 19, 4, 7, and then C, 20, 5, 24, and then D is 21, 21, 5, 24. You have it's complex problem, this one, of course. It's not easy. But let me tell you, this test, usually, you guessing, two are very close possible answer, and two are very far away, completely wrong answer, two. So it's easy, but let's solve the problem. Let me solve the problem here. We have 8 times 8 right here is going to be 767, 8 plus multiply, just multiply here. 77, 6. That's the answer. So, but the first of all, we have to find the minimum. When you find the minimum, we're able to find the answer here when you see the minimum, some answer. So the minimum and these numbers, this number is 24. It's 24, the minimum. The minimum is 24. 24, and then which number times 24 is 8? So we have here, let me show you, 67, 8 equals 67, 8 times, here is times 3 equals 24. Right there. The next one, 77, 6 equals 6 times which number is 24? 4. So 77 times 4 equals 24. Is right there. We have the common right here, right there, the common. So we added 308, 24, 21 or 24. So we have to add here. Let me add right here, 2001, 308, 59 divided by 24. So this equals 509 equals 25. Right there. 24. So immediately the possible answer would be this one, or this one, or this one, right? So we have to divide now 509 divided by 24. 24 should be one of these answers. Of course, this is completely wrong because it's not 4, right? These are very close. I told you, very close. So here is 2 times. Look at this. 29 is 1. Oh, I got it, the right answer, right? It's 24. And then 5. Look at this. We have these two numbers. Where do you see these two numbers? 21, we have 24 right here, right? It's 24 in the bottom, 24. So we have 21 right here and 5. This is the right answer. See? So that's the process. Just some kind of problems in your test is coming like this for level F. It's very, this is for 6th grade. math for 6 days, but of course this is a big problem, very complex. I like to solve easy one and hard one, so think about. All right, so thank you so much to be a mathematics anyone. I will see you next time. I hope my class helped you in your math problem.